what I'm talking about. Look at it. I mean, I didn't have to downshift and this thing hit miles per hour. What's up, riders? Old Man Ronin here, and welcome back to the channel. Yeah, we're on a completely different kind of motorcycle today. We're on the Kawasaki Versys 1000. It should be a lot of fun riding this big old horse around. It's our first time doing a rider review on a big ass engine. Stay tuned. You know, talking to Dave up there at Mid-Ohio Power Sports, we were talking a little bit about how this is a more of a sport touring bike. It gives you this feel of an ADV-style bike, but it's got more street tires on it. It's got a smaller front tire on it as well too. But it's got that ninja engine in it, baby. So she's gonna get up and go. So watch out for Old Man Ronin on the highway. But I'll tell you what, it's a really light feeling bike for the size the engine is. I mean, I'm just wiggling my butt a little bit there. I'm not even touching the bars really, and I'm doing the wiggle. You can see it's really maneuverable, which is basically the whole idea of a sport touring bike anyways. I mean, it gives you the ability to sit up more comfortably in a lot of cases, and it does ride nice. Again, it's my first time on a Versys. I've never been on one before. Brakes seem to be nice. A lot of computer stuff that I don't know what to do with. A lot of buttons that I don't know what to do with. Well, the friction zone is right there, man. I'm telling you. Let's see if we can get this mirror adjusted a little bit better for Old Man Ronin. I thought I had it right. There it is. That's better. But yeah, we're going through town here. We'll see how she performs in town. I know it's got a different type of shifting system, obviously a slipper clutch, and it's also got, I forget what he called it. I'll look it up and put it up in the corner there, but you don't really have to use the clutch to shift, which is what? What's that? I'm a Harley guy, dude. Don't confuse me. But man, does it feel pretty good. Seats firm. Obviously we get out of town here, we'll talk a little bit more about stuff, but you've seen it before when I was just wiggling with my butt. The maneuverability, I mean, yeah, obviously it's smooth as silk, but yeah, it's nice. Be kind of fun hitting some of the curvy roads down my neck of the woods when we get outside of town here, so we'll have to give that a shot. Clutch feel, or the shifter feels a little weird to me, and it must be that new system because it feels like you can push even beyond pushing. Hope I don't break it. Oh, look at this. Now I'm gonna take my words back of that CF Moto. Apparently that's a thing. Huh. Well, at least I know I'll pass my drug test on this one too. Engine sounds neat. Sounds like a sport bike, man. I'm telling you what, it really does with that ninja engine in this thing. I'm sure she revs pretty high. We get out on the road here and we'll have to see. It'll be kind of fun to do some of the videos here. Maybe tomorrow I'll get Iron Lady right up up with me on this one. I don't know if she'll like that or not. She loves those backrests, guys. See, oh man. Well, it's dual disc front brake, so you know she's going to stop quick. Again, Kawasaki, they're kind of known for good braking systems. I mean, it has to be when they got these big engines in them. My first reaction, though, just getting on it, as far as it's going to be really easy to ride, I'll tell you that. It's probably one of the easiest riding bikes I've been on so far, as far as just getting on it and going. But I'll tell you, there's a lot of stuff on here I have no idea what it is. I'm a points and plugs kind of guy. Thank you. I'm a points and plugs kind of guy, and I like I'm kind of an old-fashioned, but man, there's a lot of tech on this bike. Look at all those buttons, man. Look at all those buttons. Holy Toledo. Just so, wow, nimble. Man, you come to a stop. Again, well balanced. Come to a stop, you don't even put your feet down till the last second. I like that in a lot of motorcycles too. Interesting. We'll only have this bike about a week, and we'll see if it's something I really enjoy riding. I mean, again, I love riding motorcycles in general, but does it fit my style? And my first reaction is, I love the fact that I can put my feet down and I'm stretched. I can flat foot this bike really easy, but again, I have a 34-inch inseam. But what I'm trying to get at is it's pretty comfortable. I don't know how it would be on a long distance ride. You know, I think it might be okay. A lot of guys are buying these bikes for that just thing. They want the adventure style, but they want to be able to cruise on the highway a little bit better, and I think, you know, handle a little bit the corners better than what the adventure bikes do. And I think this bike is one that can do it. Oh yeah, she's got some acceleration. Well, we figured it had to. Yeah, the gears are really close together. I mean, really close together. We'll get up here out of town and away from the popo, and then wind her out a little bit, see what she does. That's what I'm talking about. Look at it. I mean, I didn't have to downshift and this thing hit miles per hour. Oh yeah. Oh, ride's nice though. I was able to get up my speed I wanted to try. Nice suspension. Good and stable. Throttle's down easy though. I mean, once you let off of the gas, she starts slowing down immediately, which means good engine braking. Great acceleration. Now, I haven't been able to jump through the gears like that because I've had cars in front of me, but that'll come in another video, I'm certain. As far as the first reaction, the suspension is awesome. I mean, the braking is awesome. Handling is really, really good. So nimble. I mean, and I credit that to the fat, smaller little tires, man, because you can really get into the corners pretty well with this thing, of what I've seen so far. Great acceleration in the top gears. And it drops down quick, which is important too. I mean, if it had a lag, I wouldn't like it as much because you'd be going really fast and then it would lag you into a slowing down, because in a situation like this where you're going to be going faster than when you're riding other cruiser style motorcycles, you need something that's going to react the same as you. If you're doing high acceleration, you need quick deceleration. And that's kind of an important factor in all these motorcycles like that, in these sporty or style. I noticed that on my old GS, and I keep going back to that because that's really the main experience I have. I've ridden other bikes like the Ninjas and stuff like that, but as far as having on the channel, I have not at all. This is the very first sport touring bike I've ridden on the channel, and I'm pretty impressed with it. I like the way it performs. It's completely out of my comfort zone as far as the type of bike I like to ride. I know that it's not going to be a gravel goose. I mean, I'm not going to be able to take it out there and do the things I want to do. We'll have to see how it handles on my driveway. Look at that. You don't even have to. That's amazing. Never had a bike you didn't have to hit the clutch on. I don't, like I said, don't know if I really like it. We'll have to see down the road. I mean, I get if you're not using the friction zone going into corners and stuff like that, I get the fact that you don't want to use it, but I kind of like to use the friction zone. Handle's nice. I want to take that one wide, see what happens. See, I'm using the clutch. Yeah, I want to keep using the clutch. It says 55. Let's see if we can figure out how to do this. Turn that on. In 6th gear. Set. Yep. Well, I figured out how to do it. Yeah, we'll turn it off. And she drops off really quick, too. Ah, pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. It doesn't look like it has many modes. Nope. Or any. This could be a fun bike to take on a cross-country trip. It really could. I think that my legs would probably get tired because I'm stuck in this position. Oh, that's it, 6th gear. I'm stuck in this position. However, I think it's very doable. We are going to go on a back road because that's the only way to my house. Take it down this back road and see how she does on these bumps. That's really the true test of suspension. I really do not like this windshield, guys. It's hard for me to see through it. I hope I can adjust it down. They say there's adjustments right here. If I can put it down about off. I like to see, man. I don't know why I do. Why do you want to see when you're on a motorcycle? I don't like looking through a windscreen. I never have. I get distortions. Let's see how just the back brake. Yeah, I tell you what, it's not as good as the W800. I'll tell you that right now. The back brake will bring you to a stop, but it's a little softer than what I really expected. I'm using just the back brake alone, and she'll bring me to a stop. But they definitely depend on those two dual discs in the front to bring this thing to a stop. And she goes. She does go. I mean, if you guys are in this style of bike, I mean, this thing is pretty awesome, to be honest with you. Again, gut reaction, honeymoon period. You know, first date, I guess. First date. Do I want to kiss her?
Nice.
Well, you know, I'm a guy. What really impresses me is that low RPM torque that this thing has. Really impressive. I mean, I would think a 6-speed transmission at doing 40 miles an hour at 3,000 RPM, when you crack the throttle, you would need to downshift, and you do not. It'll pull you right up a hill. That's pretty impressive. Great engine. Well, what I'm not getting, guys, I'm not getting any vibration in the pegs. I'm not getting any vibration in the handlebars or the seat. It's really comfortable. The suspension is pretty daggone good. It's very nimble, very quick. Very good acceleration, but you expect it out of that Ninja engine. It really does have great acceleration. And again, you can tell the difference between this and like the 700cc CF Moto. This thing's got some, it's got some ass to it, baby. You crack that whip and she goes, even in the lower gears, which means it's got really good low-end torque. And it's got really good, I should say, low-end, low RPM torque. I'm pretty impressed with it. I can't wait to get it on some more curvy roads and give it a shot. Well, guys, I'll tell you what, this pickup video has been a lot of fun for me to make, because it's a brand new style of motorcycle for the channel, and also it's something that we're not used to riding here in the last probably 10-15 years, maybe even longer than that. So it's kind of a cool idea for me to get out here and test ride this Versys 1000 by Kawasaki. It's a lot of fun, and you get to see some beautiful scenery, and I'll tell you, I'm kind of impressed with the motorcycle so far. You got to understand that this bike was set up for probably somebody not my height, probably somebody that doesn't have the you know, torso height or the inseam height as me, and the fact that it maybe is the way it came from the factory, but it does have adjustments for that very reason. So we can't say that's a negative. We can just say that's something that I would probably change. No, I would definitely change right away. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this pickup video, make sure you give us a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification button, share, and comment. You know, I read all the comments, and comment on as many as I possibly can. Until next time, guys, ride safe and keep her on two wheels, baby.